I wasn't gonna do it.
Yes, you were.
But
I'm let you. You get your shit off. You gotta get your shit off today.
Yeah, but okay.
You gotta get your shit off
so
today.
y'all, listen, and I've tried to be nice. You told me to stop talking about the whites, and I was like, cool, I can. I guess. And then they just do some bullshit like this. So y'all know I enjoyed Aruba. Again, if y'all on YouTube, not only do I have the titties out, I got the tan lines out. But I experienced something that there were 3 things, and this all happened back to back to back to back to back, and it just literally bothered me. So my last day in Aruba, we ended up getting the bungalow, which was at the Renaissance Resort, which was absolutely beautiful. It was divine. I loved it. It was also like not cheap. And so it was just me and my homegirl. Every other cabana had 4+ people. Like, this is a villa that's for 4 to 6 people. It was just me and my homegirl.
Right.
So there's a family that's sitting next to us. And before they get up, they didn't, I guess, want the champagne that comes with the bungalow. So they're like, we're leaving. We have to go back to the cruise. They were only literally there for half of the morning until their cruise left. So they're like, we were talking and trying to figure out, and we're just sure you guys are influencers. So you guys can probably use this bottle more than us. And me and my friend just was like, okay, you know what? We're not going to be mad. We were taking pictures. However, so was every other family that was out there. But bet that everyone had cameras, bro.
What family is an influencer family, bro?
Bro, there are those. It doesn't matter. Hold on. Let me finish. So boom, the influencer thing, I wasn't going to let get to me because I did have 8 bathing suits. You know what I mean? I did do outfit changes. So I see how
you look like an influencer.
But no, bro. See, and that's what I'm saying.
It's not racial, though.
Nah,
that's not racial.
That part is not. Let me get to the racial shit.
Okay,
Let me get to the racial shit. Because no, it couldn't have just been. I feel like if we were 2 white women, they would have
asked if y'all were influencers.
Okay, well, let me get to the racial shit. So we go to a steakhouse that evening for dinner. Mind you, we did not party. We're just going to the steakhouse. They make like really beautiful cocktails. And our server comes up and we already know what we want to eat because we ready to order and get the fuck back to bed because we tired. We've been in the sun all day.
Right.
So
also it's COVID.
But also we good. We good.
I was laughing because I'm looking at every picture. I'm like, so y'all just left all that. Wherever anybody was at, they were not there.
Oh yeah, nah. We was away from everybody.
Yes.
We was away from everybody.
Yes.
So we sit down and we begin to order our food. I want to now speak to, at the end, I do got to speak to beauticians, providing service, but we're now to servers.
Okay.
He was an older white gentleman. Okay. This is important because me and my friend, who is also black, she's from Africa. She's Togolese and Italian. Y'all know I'm Jamaican and white. So we sit down. I know we look like 2 black people to him.
Yes.
Fine. We go to order our appetizer. Our appetizer is steak tartare. Do you know this?
That sounds great.
Do you know this man had the nerve to sit there and not only once, but ask twice if A, we knew that it was raw, and B, if we've ever ordered it before. As in, he didn't even want us to put in the steak tartare, probably assuming because we're black people that this is something we would have wanted well done. I assume whatever fucking stereotype they have for black people ordering steak. And my friend looked at him and was like, she said, I'm offended. I don't know how to do her accent. She got it.
Yeah.
But she's like, I'm offended that you think that I'm ordering something that I don't know or that I've never had steak tartare in my life. Also, is there anywhere in a menu where tartare means cooked? Tartare is raw, right? You look, hey, Scream Man. Look, we ain't got no Scream Man. I'm yelling Scream Man. Let me look this up. Tartare. I just need to know the definition. It is raw ground beef. Ooh, it says or horse meat, but I ain't know horse meat. But it is usually served with onions, capers, pepper, Worcestershire sauce, and other seasonings. Often presented at dinner separately to be added for taste. It is often served as well with a raw egg yolk. I like raw egg yolk. I know what the fuck the dish is. So offended there.
What did he say when she said she was offended? Did he apologize?
No. He was just like, oh, well, I'll bring it out. There was no sorry, which is what she said. She said, bro, he didn't even apologize for assuming I didn't know what I was ordering. But okay. Like, she didn't even want to, we didn't even want to tip him. Like, the fact that you did that and it was clearly stereotyped. And so we had a bartender that came to our table and made our cocktails at the table. And we were like talking to him. He was definitely he was brown. I don't know from where. And we were just like, we were baffled that this happened.
Did you tell him? Were you talking to him about it?
Oh yeah, we were talking to him about it. Like, how the fuck would he assume that we don't know how to order our food? So, cherry on the top, we're leaving. My friend has access to get us into the VIP lounge.
Right.
But it's Aruba. You have to go through U.S. Customs at Aruba. Mm-hmm. So, hella long. We went through 2 sets of customs. We're at the airport. We got 2 hours to spare. We're in the VIP lounge. My friend goes up to the front because we had to sit at the bar. We're looking for a couch to sit on. So bet. So she goes up to the front and asks, hey, this is empty. May I sit here? She's like, oh, it's reserved. She said, since when can you reserve seats in a VIP lounge? Like, she's like, well, it's for a table of 4. And I guess because we were 2, she wouldn't let us sit. So this white woman who overheard the conversation, and I think in a gesture of trying to be nice, maybe she thought, let me seem like I'm down. She joins us at the bar and comes over and is like, I overheard what just happened. We're about to leave, but I've been looking at you guys. Are you guys rappers? Now listen, it is me and my homegirl. We is just sitting here in sweatpants and hoodies. And I'm just like,
you are so dumb.
You are
really dumb for real.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my God.
Like rappers, and then wait. Because
I've gotten rapper because of my speaking voice, but she didn't even hear you speak. She just went off of just
but then even worse. She was like, or dancers for rappers. And she really thought she had it there. She really thought she had I was like,
you type that elsewhere. Don't bring me here.
You know what's crazy about it though? I sat there and didn't talk anymore. However, Bridget, help me out. If this happens again, right? I ain't gonna hold you. I looked at my friend. I said, oh, bitch, we should have said, how did you know? And start pop locking. At this
Mandy
point,
about to hit the worm.
At this point, I'm going to be like, yes, bitch. Could you tell? Like, I just said, you know what? Or, Asante, wherever you at, I need you to just draw me up 4 bars. Bitch, I'm going to just drop some bars on a motherfucker. I say all of this to say, right?
Oh, my God.
As Black women traveling, and just the perception that white people even have of us in certain spaces, it's very fucking bothersome because there's been campaigns on Twitter and Instagram regarding normalizing Black luxury. Like, it is okay. And by the way, all of my friends got bags. You hear me? And not like purses. I'm talking about money. Like, my friend is a fucking sales engineering person. I run my own fucking businesses, all worth a whole bunch of fucking money. My other friend is a nurse anesthetist. My other friend owns a fucking 18-wheeler, her own trucking business. Like, all of my friends got their own shit. And so it just bothers me that there are still these like assumptions when we go out that we don't know what we're ordering, or that we're rappers, as if there's nothing else that we can be. Me and both of my friends have degrees. Like, we're fucking, I like to say I'm professional. Professional podcaster doesn't have the ring as accountant, but nonetheless, it's just, it's really bothersome knowing that I know so many women that are going on trips with their own homegirls. Like, this is literally a thing that we do, that we love, that is our luxury, that we showcase on our gram, that we've been grateful to be able to embrace, and all of us having passports, that I just want to say, fuck you. Fuck you for your stereotypes, but also fuck you for walking up and thinking that your opinion is warranted. To walk up to a person, and your friend said that she dealt with this in her new building. Mm-hmm. Her man getting in a building and a white person just saying, are you a rapper?
And he's a doctor.
Like, and he's a fucking doctor.
He's a doctor.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
I think I think the rapper thing is offensive. What I will say though,
as fuck. Bitch, I ain't even got no chains on.
What I will say though is I'm relieved that even though it is racial profiling to some degree, I'm relieved that it was you were still treated and approached both times with the influencer situation and with homegirl. You were approached with the level of excitement, right? You were because and I will say for you individually, you look like someone. You look like you have a celebrity status. You do. You have bright fucking hair.
I know.
You're loud, and you have.
I was quiet in the airport.
Okay,
I was.
But I'm just saying in general. You can't whisper, Mandy.
Bro, stop it. I just whispered.
Yeah, barely. So
That was
just breathing. It's just air. It's not a sound. It's just air.
Oh shit.
No, like you have a presence about you, and I think you know, it's a little different than the assumption in general for anybody. This is not racial. The assumption for anybody that is a professional is that if you hold any level of corporate status, that you wouldn't have tattoos on your hands, or you wouldn't have a short bright pixie and lashes and all this name brand designer shit. That's not really the profile for that. No matter what race you are. No matter what race you are. Because I know a lot of really successful Black people in tech. They don't look that way. They look conventional. They have a traditional look about them. So even if it's a white guy with a bunch of tattoos, the assumption is still that you are a skater, or you're in a band, or you're a tattoo artist. The assumption is not that you run a Fortune 500 company.
Yeah, but my friend looks very natural. Like, she had a bun in her hair.
Right, but she's also with you, so the assumption is I'm still assuming, right? And I'm only granting the grace for this because It wasn't like, ew, are you a rapper? It was like, bitch, are you somebody? Should I be taking my phone out? Are you? That was more the approach, which I think is different than somebody being like, oh, are you a rapper? Like, that's the only way you could be here. The assumption but
that's still how I took it. Like, still as a Black woman in this VIP lounge, the assumption that I'm a rapper, like that there's no other way that I could be making money. I don't think it was just about the money. I think it was really also about your look. I think that's different. If you had your long black, if both you and Adriana both had your hair tied up in a neat bun, and it's just a different presentation. You come across like you have a presence. You are a star. So that's not a bad thing, and it's not a racially profile. Look at you trying to kumbaya
when
this
she
shit,
was
bitch.
telling me the shit last night, she was like, yeah. And this family asked if we were influencers. Y'all bitches had 4 bathing suit changes in one day, and you're taking pictures. Are you kidding? I would have assumed you were an influencer too.
We were by ourselves.
Anytime. Exactly why I would have said influencers.
They should mind their business.
You're not call girls. You're not here on somebody else's dime. So you're here taking pictures for content. I'm assuming you're an influencer.
Okay, well, the rapper is not a compliment.
The rapper is not a compliment.
If a white person comes
the rapper
up to
is not a compliment.
And asks,
but
are you a rapper?
What I'm saying to you is though, somebody asking you if you're a rapper is less to do with racial profiling and more to do with your presentation personally.
All right, y'all about to see me with
you look like a star.
No, I'm about to do bayangs in a bun for the rest of the year.
No, she's
no
not.
lashes.
No, she's
My
not.
nails gonna be short, and
No,
I'm
she's not.
and watch it happen again.
You have long nails. Like all the presentation. Those were not in Aruba. You had nails for Aruba.
Okay, you know what?
And
You're
lashes.
doing a lot.